Coach, if you want to just start us with your thoughts on the week and getting preview
It's been a good week so far, and we're excited to get on the road and get another good test for us, and really a big challenge for us on the road this week. But like we talked last week, and at the end of the game, the best we could be every week is 1-0, and we're 1-0 right now, and that's the goal again for this week. And it's every week's a 1 week season with the goal to be 1-0 at the end of the week. So we're just working every day and trying to get better to attack this challenge.
Coach, last week you guys went through a mock to kind of figure out what game day was going to look like at home. What do you guys do to prepare to go on the road this week?
Yeah, it's good. We actually have a guy on our squad that came from Prairie View, so kind of gives some insight. But really, it's you try to prepare them for a different environment, and so we mix stuff up in practice. You notice there's no music out there. We got to try to bring our own energy and things like that. But I think the environment's going to be good. Prairie View has a great environment. But they're not going to be on our side. So really just knowing that hey, we're all we got, and we got to bring our own energy. The sideline's got to have energy, and we've got to be focused. So try to focus on that stuff this week.
And when you look at, of course, you guys dug into Prairie View's Week 1 game. They won a last-second touchdown and everything. So, what sort of challenges does Prairie View A&M present on the field, offensively, defensively?
Yeah, huge challenge. And really excited for us as a program to get this challenge and to see where we stand, to see how we match up. But you go back to that game, the poise they showed, not only score once but twice. They scored and got it called back, and they come back and score the next play again from 16 yards out. Really shows their poise there at the end of the game. But it's going to be a super talented veteran ball club. You look at their defense; they've got 10 out of the 11 starters are seniors and juniors or grads, with 9 of those being seniors or grads. So very veteran group. Offensively, really like what they do offensively, and quarterback plays well, and he's very mobile, makes some plays, and they're going to put it in his hands when the game's on the line. But it's going to be a challenge to contain him. And again, across the board, bigger group. They're big. They're going to be large, and again, different levels. So see how we match up with there defensively. Coach Tremaine Jackson, came from Valdosta. They do a great job with that defense, and it's that 3 down, 3 high. If you're familiar with Iowa State and the stuff the issues they pose on people, so it's going to force you to be patient. There's times they're going to drop 8 and take away a lot of stuff in the pass game, and everything's built inside to spill the run game out. And they've got guys, they got more hats in the box than you do. So it's really going to be a challenge and going to test our patience offensively. But again, for us, I'm excited as the head coach to see where our program stacks up this week.
And for a lot of these guys, the redshirt freshmen, true freshmen, it'll be their first road game. Just what's the message to them, or are the older guys in the locker room kind of giving them an expectation of what to expect come Saturday?
Yeah, sometimes it depends, and every team's different. And this is just like last week. I was curious to see how our team played in general. Now I'm curious to see how we travel, how we going to play on the road, how we going to respond to adverse situations there. And every team is different. Sometimes going on the road, teams play better. There's less distractions. Your family's not coming into town. You don't have people asking you for tickets, and there's stuff, the guys that we deal with on Friday and Saturday mornings on a home game. So big curiosity, when we got how are we going to travel? Long bus ride. We stay in Houston, then drive another hour out to Prairie View on Saturday. So different environment, and again, we'll see how we match up.
Coach, you talk a lot about effort and execution. Does that change at all when execution might be harder against a team like Prairie View?
No, that was going back to week 1, something we were extremely pleased with, and that was key, was the execution. Even though you can win a game and be sloppy if you're a better football team, but really proud of our execution across the board defensively, flying to the football and making stops when we needed to make stops. Offensively, we were on target, we were accurate, in the pass game, and were able to run the football when we needed to. No special team issues with communication, things you worry about in first ball games. So was really excited there. That's the challenge this week: is can we be consistent? Can we consistently have match that execution against a better opponent? And discipline is a key this week, and just that discipline mindset to again get back up. Like we talked, we work so hard.